In this reading, we see that you may be feeling irritated or done with people at this moment, but it's not time to hide. This message is to give you some encouragement on your progress and which way you should continue to go. The major arcana signs that show up in this reading are Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, and I believe that's it. But it is a collective reading for anyone who resonates with this message. Hi, this is Sonia here to do a free tarot reading. Keep in mind that our external reality is a reflection of our internal, mostly subconscious vibration. Tarot can help us recognize these patterns and consciously create our experiences of reality. To get a personal reading or donate to the channel, check out the information below. As always, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and enjoy. Hello, this is a message for the collective, meaning it can be for any sign if the message resonates for you. I pulled Oracle and some tarot from the Wildwood tarot deck, and this is what I've got for the first Oracle card, Collaborative Dreaming, and it's from the Sacred Rebels Oracle, and I'm going to read that message to you. It says, your heart is big enough to dream, not only for yourself, but for new humanity. Imagine a world that is healed with respect, understanding, and with community that fosters life, even if your dreams that relate to you alone contribute positively to the greater good, because that is the nature of your heart. Your heart naturally and intelligently cooperates in a grand scheme of loving creativity, working to heal the hearts of the world. The heart creates win-win situations that benefit the individual and the collective. You are being asked to honor your growing desire to co-create with consciousness like-minded people. Your collaborative dreaming is a heart-inspired win-win, bringing mutual enhancement to yourself and others. The heart wants to love and be loved. Working with others creatively is a way to allow the heart to grow. It is a chance for you to learn how to honor yourself and others, to find ways to live and let live, simply by growing, strengthening your active trust in your heart's guidance. You're asked to bear the rough patches that can happen when you work creatively with others. Ideas might clash, and there can be friction, particularly if you have different ways of working. Sometimes big dreams need more fire to ignite them into reality. More fire might require more friction along the creative path. It is not meant to be a permanent condition, just an aspect of the creative process from which you can learn something useful if you wish. Your guidance is to embrace any experiences of friction or tension within yourself or as you work with another, with compassion, detachment, and tolerance. Creative endeavors, particularly involving groups, can bring up unresolved issues about being valued, heard, or capable. They also trigger disputes about taking responsibility or inflame insecurities about being cast into unfamiliar roles of leadership or having to follow. This might happen for you, for others, or for all involved. The stronger the creative energy that flows, the more likely that triggering will take place. It is the nature of creative energy to move in all directions. It doesn't just want to grow one project. Everything that comes into contact with it will grow. That means that the art and the artists are in the process of creation. This can be smooth, but is more likely to be rough sailing, at least at times. This is not a sign that something isn't working, far from it. It is more usually a sign that growth is happening and you are feeling the growing pains. This oracle is guiding you to stay in your integrity, honor what you feel, and remember why you chose to open up to a group endeavors in the first place, especially if the group involvement becomes complex or challenging. Call on the unconditional love each day and evening. It only takes a moment to do. I call on unconditional love. Please help and guide me and this project. You're going through this experience or will be in the near future because you are part of a new creative learning program for humanity. This learning program is taking place at a spiritual level and requires highly individualistic and creative people to learn to work with each other without compromising who they are in order to reach a common creative goal. It is wonderfully important and challenging creative and spiritual work. You need a strong sense of self to engage in the process and not lose your voice during the journey. You need a strong enough sense to be flexible and know when to bend rather than break. You have to intuit what is going to be a good heart-inspired sacrifice for the greater good and when you will need to stay true to your own voice for the greater good. Only the heart can guide you on these matters, and others may not always agree with your instincts and vice versa. This is part of the challenge in staying present so that the friction created can be channeled into creative energy rather than lost in emotional turmoil. Please remember that what really matters is that you hear your own voice. Others may or may not be able to receive it. When you hear your own voice, you'll be able to connect with your heart's truths. You will know when it is the right to remain in the group or when you need to withdraw in order to work with others who resonate at a more appropriate vibration and perhaps more in harmony with your own. Not every collaboration will be long-term. Sometimes the learning will be short and sharp and possibly even painful before it turns into the wisdom that gained from the experience. At other times, the journey will be more loving, supportive, harmonious. This is neither better nor worse, just different. This oracle comes with particular guidance for you at this time, phase of your life, path, and creative journey. You are no longer to think about yourself as the lone wolf. Yes, you have your unique path to tread, but you now have tasks to accomplish for your own growth and greater good that require more than one-man band. You will still be able to do your own work, of course. However, others are on the way to help you. There is only so much a single drop of water can do on its own, though it is precious. Together, those drops can become a wave and make considerable impact in the world. You are part of a wave of loving consciousness, and you are meant to be exploring collaborative dreams, healing relationships, and conscious communities. Some connections will be short-lived and perhaps involve some learning experiences that you are hopeful of never needing to repeat. Others will be longer-term loves. Either way, you will emerge more of yourself and more in connection with that world that wants your ideas, presence, energy, and light. This oracle brings a message to those of you involved in a group and are struggling over whether to continue or let it go and move on. You are asked to trust your heart and not allow any group to become more powerful than the wisdom of your own heart. Always allow the sacred rebel within you to question authority. It is loving and wise authority. Is it loving and wise authority, or is it coming from a place of fear-based control? Look to your heart's wisdom to discern whether your involvement in a group is healthy or not. Sometimes a group can only receive so much of our energy before it is time to move on. Sometimes a group is not receiving it all, but we feel we are meant to be a guiding hand in it for a period of time before our heart urges us to let it go. Ask for guidance and do the healing work and trust in the feelings that become clear to you over this time. You will know what to do, and you will always trust your own voice above any other. Okay, so I pulled some animal spirit oracle cards first, and we're going to look at those. Okay, so the first one is the moth. Now the moth is like, oh, you're inspired, you got an idea, you're going to go for it, but it's like a little bit of an impulsive energy, right? And then this is like, but I'm too afraid. I'm scared. So you like coil up kind of like this worm is, right? And want to run away. This is like, I want to run away. So I'm going to be flaky, right? Not following through on the things that you want to do. And the last one, the dragonfly reversed, is being like non-committal. Okay. So something is discouraging right now. And so what I've got is Lakshmi reversed. And then I'm going to take a look at that message, because Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance. And with it being reversed, I'm getting that you're feeling a lack in some way. Okay, yeah. It says when you feel like you're not enough, you will not have enough. It says Lakshmi has come to you to remind you that you already are the things that you are seeking: abundance, beauty, radiance, and success. All it takes is tuning in. When you truly embody who you are, you become bountiful with riches of life, and your inner beauty shines. Pay attention to your inner monologue. How are you speaking to yourself? When you constantly tell yourself you're poor, fat, unworthy, or ugly, the universe will respond to continue your story. Create a positive self-dialogue and tell yourself how beautiful and abundant you already are. Sprinkle compliments and smiles to all those encounter, and Lakshmi will come within you will come to light. Okay, and then we've got the 8 of Arrows, which is a card of struggles in this deck, the Wildwood Tarot, reversed. So it's like giving you guidance on how to come to the end of feeling like this. So what could have happened? Okay, so you obviously this is talking about like collaborating with people, working with having other people in your life that share the same vision as you. Okay, so what I'm getting is that you may have been or had, probably both. What I'm getting is that you had maybe someone be like this energy towards you, where they like, oh yeah, I want to do this or whatever, and then they flaked out on you, and so now you're feeling like and you just want to run away from people, and may not feel so committed to your dreams or to what you were excited about because of this disappointment. And so Lakshmi is reminding you of the need to feel the abundance and beauty from within, so that your struggles that you're having will end. So I'm going to use the Tarot Apocalypse and clarify the 8 of Arrows reversed, just to see if there's any other messages that want to come out. I need to get a new one of these decks because it's got water damage, and so it's kind of hard to shuffle it. Okay. So the 8 of Wands reversed is the same as like the 8 of Arrows reversed. So this is like you may not be getting communication, also feeling stuck, like not moving, okay? You could be dealing with a Gemini, with the Magician here. But what this is saying with the Magician is that you're manifesting, like you're currently manifesting. So what are you manifesting? This, again, Lakshmi is like, get into that place of feeling like you're beauty, abundant, loved, whatever it is, so that you can bring in those things rather than bringing in lack or people that are flaky, non-committal, don't do what they say. You got the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Again, that's air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And also, the King of Swords knows what he wants and goes for it. You could be kind of blocking emotions a little bit. But let's go on to the next message. We've got Ajna. This is the yogic path. Oracle deck. It's one of my favorite ones. actually. I'm going to read that message to you too. These ones are short, so it's not like a big, long message. But okay. This is about the third eye chakra. And it says, you've been using your sixth sense lately, your intuitive powerhouse, your third eye, and it's guiding you in the right direction. So you've been making these steps in the right direction. And like I said, I feel like something just kind of came in and kind of threw you off a little bit. Your third eye sees far beyond your two eyes and the limitations of the mind, which can only dream up what is known. Your intuition speaks to you in whispers and visions, feelings. Find the language of your third eye and continue to follow its hunches as you have been. The more you become aware of it, the easier the dialogue becomes. The third eye is taking you on the very journey that your soul was put here to fulfill. You came here to live, love, and learn. As long as you continue viewing the world from the third eye, you will surpass all limitations and find yourself limitless. Trust your intuition and keep moving forward. Okay. So, we've got the Page of Vessels reversed and the Seven of Stones, healing. So, you could have, what I'm getting is that's like you didn't get a message that you were expecting, and it has to do with emotions. So like something that, or it could be from a water sign, but Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but it's like something you were expecting didn't come. So now it's like you're trying to reconnect. She's doing like this meditative healing energy. But the Seven of Stones also is like questioning, is this worth it? Yeah, it's like you looking at the work you've done, waiting for the fruit, wondering if it's worth it. It could be a person or a project. What's the Page of Vessels reversed for the collective? Ah, blah. Holy hell. That's way too many cards, so I'm gonna put them back, but actually, there's so many cards here, but I'm gonna show them to you because okay, so we've got the Princess of Cups, which is the same as the Page of Vessels, which is what was right there. Only this is upright. And this is like soulmate connection with the Six of Cups, or someone from your past or past life, right? And then the Empress is reversed. Again, feeling like that lack. So like a lack of some type of message, okay? But then the same message coming out. All gifted is like someone who is the bearer of gifts because they have so much, right? And then the High Priestess, okay? That's listening to your intuition. That's also Pisces energy. And then the Hermit, which is like a need to go within and find that abundance, that light within yourself. The Hermit here is like a shaman banging on a drum, okay? This is also Virgo energy. So yeah, that's what came out. It's like a whole story comes out. Oh, what is the Seven of Stones? Let's see if we can get like maybe something. So you could have been like expecting something from a Virgo or a Pisces. Okay. The Prince of Cups came out for the Seven of Stones. Again, that's like love energy. That's Cupid, actually, in this card. That's like a love offering. It could be you finding in some of the decks, the Prince of Cups or the Knight of Cups. That's what they would be equivalent. Holds their own cup because they find that love within too. So like you could have an offering coming in, or this could be finding that within yourself. But either way, it's like the message is to find it within yourself, to have it on the outside, external to you. So let me go to the next cards. We got booty reversed. Booty reversed. 27. Inner wisdom and intellect. Okay. You've done a great job listening to your parents, teachers, friends, acquaintances, and society. However, you are still left clueless to deeper questions. Why are you here on this planet? Now it's time to go deeper. Let go of being the perfect child, student, friend, employee, citizen. Question what you've been taught. Ask if it's truly serving you. Be ready to experience the shattering of the universe that happens when you wake up. It's in those pieces that you put your truest life back together. Your booty wisdom will guide you. And the card we got is the Eight of Vessels reversed. This is rebirth in this deck, which is like a need for you to rebirth yourself. So like I said, I feel like there's like this disappointment feeling, and it's like you need to go in and find that inner wisdom that is within you. But the other thing that I'm seeing here with this is the Eight of Vessels is like the Eight of Cups reversed, and that's refusing to walk away from something that's not necessarily good for you. So it could be like with that collaborative dreaming that there's situations that you haven't yet walked away from that you need to walk away from, because there's something better waiting for you is what I'm seeing. Why is the Eight of Vessels here reversed? Let's see what this Tarot Apocalypse has to say. Why is the Eight of Vessels reversed? Okay. Princess of Wands. That's like... I'm going to get another card, because the Princess of Wands is like a message, passionate message. Now the Prince of Wands is more in and out. I don't see that from that card, but let me see what Princess of Wands is real quick. Oh my lord. It could be something coming in again, so. There's too many cards that fell out, dude. So I'm gonna put them back. There's like a whole pile. Okay. Why is it? Oh my heck. Okay, why is the Princess of Wands here? It's the Princess of Wands here with the Eight of Cups reversed. Death. Okay. There could be a message coming from a Scorpio. Or with someone with heavy Scorpio placements. But that is like transformation. 4 cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to get one more. Why is death here with the Princess of Wands? The Chariot. Okay. That's Cancer energy. Okay, there's two different messages I'm getting from this, because what I'm seeing is that you needing to walk away from things that are not serving you, like I said. But I'm also seeing, like, if it's a person, if you walk away, it could cause a transformation in them. Like, all of a sudden, they're going to chase you, but all of a sudden, you're moving forward if you do this transformation. Like, that's what I'm seeing. But this is like victory, forward movement. It's like you're like finding your passion again with this page, like finding your passion again, okay? Getting away from the things that are not for you. And it's like finding your passion again and making this transformation within yourself, okay? And then you're going to have this victory, like success, like forward movement. You might be actually traveling. I'm seeing traveling. And then this just ends really fantastic. You might actually, if you are traveling, you might meet some people while you're traveling. Okay, because I've got Atman. See all the eyes on this, alright? And then I'm going to show you the cards that clarify it with it. The Green Woman, which is like all about abundance, success. This is the Empress, right? This is like the Empress. And this is like birthing something, creating something, having abundance. And then Hearthfire, the Eight of Bows, which is like, and this deck is like community, friends, groups, like finding your people. Let's look at Atman real quick, and then I'm going to clarify those last two. Blessed soul, you have now begun to see the glimpse of divinity that exists within you. So it's like you taking this advice and doing it, right? And there's so much more to experience. You are filled with limitless potential and have realized that the only obstacles that exist you are within the mind. You have reached a deeper connection to your higher self, the immortal aspect of your existence, the very seat of your soul, Atman. Your meditation has unveiled hidden depths to your true being, and you're being allowed to experience the vastness that exists inside you. You have become aware that you are the microcosm of the greater macrocosm, a reflection of the universe. Now bring this expansiveness into everyday and watch your life unfold. So yeah, this is like this massive like transformation, and realizing that what you're experiencing is a reflection of you. So if you want to experience something differently, then you feel differently, believe differently, think differently. Hold on, I gotta answer my son. Sorry, I had to answer the phone for my son. But anyway, the Green Woman, like I said, it's like the Empress. It's also Taurus energy, and we're gonna get a card for that real quick, and then I gotta go give him a ride. Green Woman. What is the Green Woman? Yeah. Okay. The King of Swords. Again, Aquarius specifically. Also, it could be Libra or Gemini. But this is like, I know what I want. I'm not gonna be all like sad and depressed and emotional. This is like someone who can sometimes be a little bit cold, but then like building, like collaborating, which was, you know, the collaborative dreaming was the first message. But collaborating, like I said, it's like you're collaborating with people, that building something with people, doing something for people that are like on the same path as you, and walking away, 8 of Cups right here, walking away from those things, those thoughts, feelings that are not on the path that you want to be on, okay? Hold on, let me get one more for the Eight of Bows. Oh, 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 oh. Hold on. Got too many cards here. Okay. I might actually, I'm going to end it right here because this is what you're going into. Like I said, I think that there's like some type of traveling or movement, but I feel in a hurry now, and sometimes when I get like that, it's like my focus is lost. So, but we got Eight of Pentacles. This is working on something with something that, yeah, I just see working with people that are for you. You know what's interesting? This card, see how he's blessing this guy? The Three of Pentacles is usually like collaborating with people, but it's also about healing people. So like, it can indicate like a business or a project or work, building something that is healing people. And that's what this guy is doing right here. So it may be that you walk away from energies, people, feelings that are not on the path that you're wanting to go, but then you could be finding people or building something for people that is healing to others. And they're both eights. That's like, I always think of like the infinity symbol with eights. So yeah, so that's what I'm seeing. So this is just like an encouragement message for you to find that healing, that light within, because when you do that, when you feel that abundance that you have and that you are limitless, it's going to start to manifest in the world around you. So, and you'll have more experiences like that with people that you come in contact with. And I am seeing that there's going to be some people, you're going to find like-minded people, possibly through traveling. So, that's the collective message I have for you. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next time.